Due to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman. The selling point was that I would be playing a character very close to myself, like close to me, and represent something to a broader range of people, make people feel included and that they can relate to something on television and feel special, not, you know, not thought about. But again, it's kind of like I've always felt more like just existing in the world and anyone else that's out in Hollywood and out in the industry, whether you're playing gay or straight, whether you're a television presenter or a news anchor or a model or whatever it is that you do, an activist, just you doing that as an out gay person is sort of just as impactful, you know, and it's like, it's just proving that we live our lives and we still audition, we get jobs. Some of them will be straight, some of them will be gay, some of them will be purple, some of them, you know, it's like anything is possible. And it is really cool to be able to play this role because it has the most special place in my heart of all the roles that I've played. But I feel like I'm kind of gay all the time. And so, you know, I'm not more gay now or less gay now. It's just another part of what I'm doing in my life that I hope people that, you know, are also that way or in any kind of minority or looking for representation on the screen. We have a very diverse cast, and I hope that everyone kind of feels included in this. And anyone that doesn't, it's probably because there's plenty of shows for them. And there always has been. Definitely wish when I was young that there was a show like that. You know, the closest thing I had was like Xena Warrior Princess. But I forget, you know, I forget every day that that's kind of what I'm doing, because once it's a show that you're part of, it doesn't feel like a show. You feel like you're in a world, and that world is Gotham. You feel like you're Kate Kane, and you're carrying around her and all these things that she's dealing with, and Batwoman and these discoveries, and you sort of forget that people are going to watch this thing, you know, and I think we're very lucky that right now it's not airing. You know, once we get to the point where it's probably episode 7 or 8 or whenever it is and we air, but we're also still filming, that's when you start to realize, oh wow, this is something bigger than us, you know. But right now we just get to play. We get to have complete freedom to play and not feel any pressure and not really think about the external world and what it all means and what the show means, and just do what we do as actors, and that's really fun. I mean, I think we've sort of always needed shows like this, and we just haven't had them. And that's why I think we're in a really incredible time, you know, as an actor and as a woman and as a gay woman and as an androgynous gay, you know, there's all these layers to why I feel very blessed to be in the industry now and not 10 years ago and not 20 years ago. And it's a luxury to have these roles be available. It's not something that's been happening for very long. And then a role of this level where it's not only just getting to play, you know, a gay or a lesbian character who has relationships and it's like, she's also a superhero. She's also like kicking ass and she's awesome, and but she is still a human. She doesn't have any superpowers, and I love that about her as well, because it's like she is a flawed human doing her best and trying to figure out her purpose and what her drive is. And as you kind of watch the show, you sort of see it progress as to why she, you know, what her driving force is.
You have an entire city behind you.
Oh my God! Huge fan.
People making fun of like, she always looks so broody. I'm like, you know, there's a little bit of brooding going on, but I do get to smile in a couple of episodes and you know, show that I have more than one facial expression. But you know, it's the writing, so it's like if it's heavy and it's dark, and Kate Kane is dealing with things that I can't even fathom having to go through. Yeah, that's what it is. It's heavy. And then there's other characters that bring light and joy and entertainment and humor, and there's other characters that bring heart and emotion, and then there's just straight up evil, you know. And then there's like Alice, who just sort of brings like this magnetic performance, but also just this like character where you're always sort of intrigued by, but then you leave with more questions and answers. And so I think it's like it's action, it's entertainment, it's empowering, it's good storytelling, there's amazing relationship arcs, there's family arcs, and I think it's sort of something that a lot of people enjoy. I have an amazing cast. We have great directors. Every day is completely different. And none of us know what's happening. Like, we get scripts and we're like, wait, how? How is that what's happening? How is, you know, it's just, Caroline keeps surprising us, which means the audience will be surprised, because if we kind of know what's happening and then we still get surprised, I think everyone's in for a wild ride.
If you love that video, you're gonna love everything on the Access YouTube channel, so hit the subscribe button. You can thank me later. Hit it. Now. Thanks.